me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance. Telling me to dance, taking a chance.
All right, party
Yes.
in the house. How you doing, Bill?
Oh man, I'm good. I'm glad we're here. I'm back in Seattle after a bit of travel.
Thank
I
God,
know.
man. It's a whirlwind tour, man. You're a rock star.
Everybody got to see our show in Miami last week, and then in between Miami and being home, I went to Chicago and went to this really cool conference that's mostly women's fashion in very general called Style Max. It's at where I had never been, the Merchandise Mart in Chicago, which is this huge building. Apparently, it used to have its own zip code. It's like one of the largest indoor office buildings, like has the most indoor space in the world. It was
That's
the whole
incredible.
7th floor. And we'll be bringing you, man. I saw some really cool, just discovering a variety of new fashion jewelry for us at Diamonds and Music, some cool stuff. Really nice minimalist pieces. I mentioned to you this brand from Montreal called Prism. So lots of goodness that will bring your way once it's time.
That's great. I'm so excited for this, 5th episode of Shop Live with Diamonds and Music.
Yeah.
Bill has been on the hunt for some great new vendors. We're, experiencing a little bit of a freeze here in LA. It dropped down to 51 today, Bill.
51 degrees. Wow.
I was going into shock.
Boy, I'm having a hard time, as much as you're one of my closest and dear friends, being deeply empathic about that, because in Chicago it was 30 degrees and then the feels like for a couple of days was 21 with a little bit of wind.
Yeah, I've been to Chicago in December, actually, years ago, and that's talk about not being prepared. That wind chill comes, from the lake and just cuts through your bones. So
I don't know if there is a way to be prepared when you're from the West Coast for that. So
I don't know if you all noticed, but I got all dressed up for the show today.
Dude, I love those killer ties, dude. It's like Italian style, man.
Yeah, this is one of my favorites, but we got a lot to talk about today.
We do.
We're called Diamonds and Music. I know, I technically represent Angelucci Jewelry, but this is a collaboration between two of the best dudes on the planet, myself and Bill. So,
yeah. Well, and it's just to explain to people, I think today, like, we're going to unpack the brand a little bit. We're going to get a little bit more relaxed with you and just encourage you to get to know us and the variety of topics that we want to offer here. It's not just, oh, do I tune in? Those guys are trying to sell me some jewelry. That's not, that's like one part of what's going on here.
That's for sure. So guys, just as a reminder, if you'd like to put your name in the comments, we want to know where you guys are tuning in from. So feel free to put your name in.
We're live. We got the show up. We can respond, all the goodness.
So I kind of wanted to do a few fun things. If I have the liberty. So we're going to talk about dispelling 3 of the myths of the big 3. What's the big 3? Well, sapphires, rubies, and emeralds. And so we're actually tonight, we're going to be showcasing a couple of really cool ruby pieces, some like a matching earrings. But keep in mind that these items will be available in either emerald, ruby, or sapphires. So
Ah.
without further ado, let's go into this amazing presentation that I got together today,
I
and
love it.
I did it all by myself, Bill.
Hey, I knew you could with all of your knowledge and expertise. And really, I just want to say, I mean, there's so much in our culture, particularly right around wedding jewelry and engagement jewelry that focuses on diamonds. I think people get some ideas of diamonds. I mean, look, we're Diamonds and Music in part going to be connected and are connected to that culture of the music industry and jewelry. Everyone talks about ice and mostly being diamonds. But I feel like we're probably really lacking. I mean, until, we talked, like these next sort of level of stones, I think we don't know a lot.
Yeah, well, we have this sort of expectation, diamond is forever. There's been a
Mhm.
standardization of wearing, or sorry, buying a diamond for your engagement ring. Well, people actually have been buying colored stones for their engagement rings. It's quite trendy now. So I just want to dispel some myths about, it's all about, when you're writing content, myths, misconceptions, and mistakes. So here we go. We're busting three of the most common myths about the big three: rubies, emeralds, and sapphires. So what
Mhm.
are these top three myths? Like what do people think about these stones that isn't quite the case, or why is there confusion? Well, there's so much focus on diamond, 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 that we forgot that there's other gemstones in the world. And so as far as, like, a lot of different areas, rubies, emeralds, and diamonds come sort of usually right below the value ladder. If diamonds are in theory on the top, rubies, emeralds, and sapphires are considered, precious stones, whereas something like an amethyst or a peridot or some of those other like semi-precious stones, it's all about rarity, and so but they're absolutely beautiful stones. So
I mean, some of these that rarity point, like you said about diamonds, some of them are more rare than diamonds in actuality,
exactly,
right?
exactly, which leads to our first myth. Great timing, Bill. Diamonds are the most expensive stone.
Mm,
False. Wrong. So we always like to educate, laugh with you guys, learn and shop. And so
yeah.
this is our education segment. So exactly, Bill, what you were saying. So Papadarsha, sapphires, Burmese rubies,
Mm,
some Colombian emeralds. It's all about the rarity. And so they're they can be oftentimes a lot more expensive, price per carat, right, than diamonds. You can have a diamond that's, I don't know, $5,000 a carat, where the super rare, sapphire is $20,000 a carat. So,
whew,
and if you have like sometimes really bigger stones, larger stones, then that can be the case a hundredfold. Ta-da! Myth
yeah.
number two. I practiced this about 100 times before the show. So
You're doing really great.
thanks, bud. I even have a
Yeah,
tie on, so
got
please
you. You
take
do.
it seriously.
Very,
Um,
very professional.
Stones usually come in only one color, so it's amazing.
Mm,
Sapphires, ruby, every stone. This is kind of true for every stone, but we're talking about the big three tonight, right? So
yeah.
sapphires, rubies, and emeralds can actually come in different stone colors and different hues.
Which is
Emeralds,
awesome.
not so much, but more like
Yeah.
sapphires and rubies. So, like,
Wow.
it's crazy. You think of these stones and of them being only one certain hue or color, but
Yeah.
actually, oftentimes they come in different colors.
Let me
So
go over those just for like my, lower level of education. Like when you say sapphires, I think blue. When you say rubies, I think red, and when you say emeralds, I think green.
yeah, and that's usually the case. But as I was mentioning earlier, like that Papa Darsha sapphire is, this multicolored, like pinkish,
Yeah.
weird colored stone. So just be open that
Oh,
gemstones can come
I,
in different hues, different colors. So
I
just like,
gotta say, I went to that show. Not to interrupt you at all, I apologize, but the gem show in
yeah,
Tucson this year, and or even when we were at JCK, and it's mesmerizing it really is to see some of these display cases with the variety of these gemstones. I mean, it'll say sapphires and there'll be 10 different color variations easily, and they're amazing. I mean, the variety in like these emeralds, like these dark greens that are almost like a black in part, or like or really brilliant and bright greens, or very like opaque and natural, you know, still looking like the earth. It's the variety. It's like, I feel like, you know, we eat like food is kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we know, you know, the 2 to 4 kinds of tomatoes that we know, and maybe the 2 to 4 kinds of potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
When in South America and Peru, the business part, there's literally like 20 to 40 kinds of tomatoes. There's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
20 to 40 kinds of potatoes. Like we get kind of stuck in our culture.
Well, yeah, I agree. It's a good point. You just got to keep an open mind and realize that it's there's just things that are in our blind spot. So
And how cool to have something different potentially, right? I mean, we're going to see these pieces tonight. It's like everyone is walking around for the most part. So many, you know, it's when you see like a woman wearing a big wedding ring or a beautiful ring
Mhm.
that has some of these other stones, it really can stand out.
Oh, for sure. Are you kidding me? Like, I absolutely love this big three. So we're gonna have a couple pieces for sale in a little bit, but yeah, let's move on to some myth number three. Only diamonds have been lab created. So
Aha.
tying in again with our lab created diamonds theme, that's something I feel really passionate about. There are there are lab created rubies, sapphires, and emeralds. So what I'm trying to say is that there's a budget for everyone. Like I certainly see the uh, value in buying an incredibly expensive stone based on your own budget, but we have something for everyone. You can buy that $20,000 emerald or that $100 you know synthetic emerald. It's all about the look. So like yeah. So it's just this huge. There's a lot of controversy right now about lab created diamonds are not good enough
Mm,
or this and that. Well, newsflash, like the market dictates what people want. People were
mm,
upset when Netflix took over all the blockbusters. People were upset when Uber disrupted the cab industry or the taxi.
totally.
So same thing, like just keep an open mind.
I mean, I just imagine I've seen these like beautiful emerald earrings, you know, like I was thinking something that looks totally different. And, you know, you may see a version of those, like you said, that are $30,000 earrings, you know, but you could get a somewhat similar stone for much less than that. You know, don't think, oh, I can't have emerald earrings,
Right.
right? I see this thing that I want. Oh, that's not something I can afford. No, call us. Let's have a conversation. There are possibilities. Like
Mhm.
you can create and express and find the thing that you want or you've always wanted, you know, in your life. Don't we only have so much time, man.
That's for sure. That's for sure. So yeah, guys, so we have a little surprise. We have a little giveaway in a little bit. So I'm going to be playing. This is a little flashback. We're going to be talking about a few different things, but then we'll go into the jewelry but the first person to text, you know, the answer to this question to our number, which is 949 um, 449 1123. The first person to actually text us what show this advertisement. We just did a funny little ad for social, but
Yes. Oh, you're
so
bringing
we're
it up. This is our vibe,
this
man.
is our
We're gonna
vibe.
hit you with some retro vibe. There's a few people on right now. Just watch this. This is what we're talking about. Diamonds and music. Some love right here. Yeah.
Absolutely.
What show
So
is this? You get to win jewelry.
what show is this? You get to win a rose gold set of a
I
LARIAT
love it.
set,
Take
some
over the whole
earrings.
screen, even.
Yeah. Let's try to
I
do it
love
full
it.
screen here.
I'm so excited for this.
Let's
If
see if
you're
the resolution is
Gen X or something else, and then you get a kick out of this for sure.
let's see if we
Yeah.
can play it
Can you
now.
go full screen?
Uh
Oh,
let's
good. I
see.
love it. It's okay.
Full
It's all
screen.
technology, people. This is the vibe right here.
Okay, let's see if it works. Hopefully the audio works too.
Something from the bar, sir? Hold the phone. Nothing for me, thanks. Twinkie, where are you going? Don't ask.
Yes.
That's great.
Coming to a social network near you soon. Do you know what show that's from? You just text 949-449-1123 right there on the screen.
All you gotta
my
do.
gosh. I want to find, so part of my dream around that is that we get, there's like Tweaky and his face and then the robot around his neck, that like we could bling out a medallion with some of these different stones. It doesn't have to be full size, but imagine like some pieces, from a show like that. Like this is part of our vibe and our mission. If you don't know, like part of my whole career and life has been in licensing, music licensing and content licensing from studios and for the record labels and the studios. So for film and TV. So this is not just total fantasy land.
It's all about having fun. We've been talking about creating this cool brand for years, and yeah, and Bill and I had a discussion about, hey, like let's talk about music, and I know you want to actually we kind of just blend this segment, and so I have there's an incredible album that's coming out soon, guys, and I just want to share. I hope the audio works. So there's a trio that did a huge collaboration. To the left here is there are three guitar players, some of the best. The guy in the middle, unfortunately, has passed, Paco de Lucia, but Al Di Meola here's on the left. He started playing with Chick Corea when he was like 18, 19 at Berklee College of Music. Paco de Lucia,
legend. Just if you
jazz
might
legend.
not know who Chick Corea is, he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
In the last 2 years, an incredible artist. And I feel like just to make the connection, if anyone's having a little bit of trouble, and obviously it's in the music, great jewelry is art. It is artwork, and that's what we're really all about, is bringing art together. Like great music, great jewelry, they have vibrations, they're created with intention. They resonate in our lives. We have music that resonates, and we want to share with you and have a comfortable environment where you get to know us and you learn about more than just something we're selling you. So please continue, tell us about these gentlemen.
Yeah, so thanks, Bill. It's true, and art, music is just another expression of art. And so from my little cursor here, this gentleman with the cute long hair, the salt and pepper, his name is John McLaughlin. He's a phenomenal, he's the founder of Mahavishnu Orchestra, just monster player. Really unique trio here, because Paco de Lucia obviously is the purest flamenco artist, incredible virtuoso flamenco guitarist. His collaborations with Camarón de la Isla, just amazing duos. So this trio,
if you know who, just to give people a sense, like many people know who the Gypsy Kings are. You wouldn't even, the Gypsy Kings say themselves, like they wouldn't exist or have the music that the Gypsy Kings play without Paco de Lucia. Like these gentlemen are the true pioneers and crafters.
yeah, and so this trio recorded a live 2-day concert in San Francisco in December at the Warfield. And so that first night was released years ago. It was called Friday Night in San Francisco. And so the news is that I believe in the summer of this year, at some point in the next few months, they're releasing that second night. So, Saturday night in San Francisco, same trio, Al Di Meola, John McLaughlin, Paco de Lucia. So I don't know. Can you hear this audio, Bill?
Yeah, it's coming through. It's
I
great.
just wanted to play a little snippet of that. This is a live YouTube of the first night. So if any of you want to get up and start dancing flamenco, yeah,
that's it.
Ole, venga. All right.
Yes.
Air guitar.
Yeah, it's a little tricky to hear. Maybe we could put a link up for it too, like after the show or in the comments, because this music is, I mean, these three gentlemen, all come from distinct backgrounds and traditions. So just a gentleman in the middle, to be clear, is a legend of flamenco, but they're all virtuosos that,
That's actually how he lost his hair, by the way. He was such a badass guitar player that the hair just like.
I mean, they very intentionally were talking about a connection, frankly, to the cosmos and to something much greater. And it's like, oh, that's silly or that's some artistic thing, but when you can play music at that level and you're connected to the muses, whatever it is that's pouring through you, there are very, very few musicians who play. Yeah, the water bottle camera.
Oh my gosh. Waitress. We're having okay. I'm so sorry about that, Bill. I wasn't trying to get the attention that I deserve. I mean, yeah, no, you're absolutely right, man. We just love to share what we're about, and don't worry, we're gonna sell some jewelry in a minute. We're just having fun, guys. So check out that upcoming album, Saturday Night in San Francisco. You cannot.
I'm excited, man. We'll
We're
mark again when that comes
we'll
out.
Remind you.
A legendary recording. A legendary recording. Yeah, there must be a for sure. That other camera, unfortunately.
So sorry.
It kind of sounds like Mahavishnu Orchestra. I mean, like those guys, when you listen to the recording we're talking about, like that won't be totally out of place.
I know. It's like press one button and then the whole thing goes up in flames. Did you have some music to share also, Bill?
I do, dude. You can work on that. Let's keep talking about some music. I'm gonna jump in and share a little bit. And something you like, if you're not aware, you haven't really been to the Diamonds in Music site, then we have music there as well. So just visiting briefly, here we are at Diamonds in Music. And there is a music tab, but I'll just show you. We just moved. I've experimented a little bit with where the player is, but down at the bottom of all pages, we have this player and we have a playlist for you that you can listen to while shopping. And if you click anywhere on this, it's basically a button that opens up Spotify. I had it opened already. So here's our Diamonds in Music Vibes playlist. Some really cool tracks in here, some music you may not have heard, some big hits like It's a Vibe. We use that in a video that we might share at some point in some marketing. I'll just mention this is kind of a rare track where the artist and actor and musician Donald Glover has been on a lot of the late night shows. He was on Jimmy Kimmel just in the last week because the long anticipated third season of the TV show Atlanta on FX, which I love, that is Donald Glover. And his music, probably his first really big hit was Redbone. Well, this is a cover of it by this cat I don't know for anything else, Nath Brooks, but it is beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful cover. So there's like, there's some rare groove is what we kind of call that you may not know about and get to discover. Hit play, while you're chilling out. I don't know if you can hear that music, and then you can come back over to this tab and do some shopping and listen while you're shopping and have music with your
while you shop.
So part of what I'm going to show tonight is, again, we can go over and visit. Last week, we talked all about Creative Brazil. I've got a few more pieces. I've been getting into a variety of bass music and Brazilian music. I have this great playlist full of bass music if you're interested in that. Very atmospheric. It's the kind of thing I can play when I'm in the background. And I just discovered this gorgeous record, this album. I haven't even shared this with you, Pasquale.
Oh, wow.
It literally is like us hanging out together. I mean, this is what we do. This is who we are, folks. This Brazilian bass, but it's not heavy and hard. I mean, maybe I'll play a little bit of something. Is that coming through at all?
It is.
Okay. It's got this nice atmospheric. We'll hear a little bit of that samba influence.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll post that up and let people listen on their own.
I think
But
it's really
this
creative to have
beautiful,
music on the website like that,
yeah,
shop until you
tropical
drop.
sensibility, and you can shop these beautiful tropical pieces that we're going to look at very shortly. So that's some music that I'm loving right now. I almost fear to like plug everyone into to the bass playlist, but I also have a bunch. If you like hip hop music, this is our music tab. I have a mix that I made last year, kind of coming out of COVID, that's called Blossoming Light.
Sorry, we have a question.
Yeah.
It seems like Alejandra said, I have no idea what.
Oh, that was our commercial. So that popped up. You just saw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks, Alejandra.
Showed our
Yeah.
contest. So do a little bit of hunting, Alejandra, and or if you go back after and watch our video there, hopefully someone can guess the show that our content was from, and hopefully we're gonna do some more calling back and use some more retro clips.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe we'll play it once more before we're done, Alejandra.
Okay.
But thanks for joining us. I love
Yeah.
Alejandra. She's great.
So great. We're building a family here of people that are getting into just hanging out and discovering all we have to discover, along with all this music, beautiful music and beautiful jewelry.
That's right, man. I'm stoked to start showing some jewelry. Can we do
Yeah.
that?
Do you want to jump in? You want me to give you control?
I always want control. I'm really excited. So it's pretty easy. In order to buy anything that we have on, Shop Live with Diamonds and Music, all you have to do is type item blank 27, 28, 29, etc.
34.
to 949 449 1123. So without further ado,
Yeah.
let's talk about some jewelry tonight, guys.
Yeah. What were we looking
super
at?
duper stoked. We have
So remember, right? We were talking about emeralds, sapphires, and rubies earlier in our education segment.
so
Show us.
item 27. We have ta-da-da-da, drum roll, please. Ta-da-da-da-da. Okay, we have
There we go.
ta-da, Bella bridal earrings in ruby red. So don't be scared, guys. You don't have to get married to buy these earrings. So
look at those
for all you
stunners.
people out there that are already married and don't want to get married again. No, I'm just kidding.
That could be an anniversary gift.
This is or a Mother's Day gift. So they're just under an inch in diameter. So this is a good picture because it gives us an idea. We have a 6 millimeter, about a carat size center stone. So we have rubies. These are cubic zirconias. It's a really safe and secure earrings. So this pair of earrings is actually item 28. So they're $75, $75.
Wow.
$75.
75?
75. Incredible price, you guys. And I actually have a little surprise for you guys. So
Wow. So that's 28.
Sorry.
So you just
Item
text
28. We kind of
item
went.
28 sold
Yes. Item
949
28.
11
Item 28. So check this out. This is actually kind of went out of order. I apologize, guys. This is
Good.
item 27. Is the matching pendant.
Mm.
Matching pendant, 79
So
bucks.
This
Item
is
27.
27. Is that right when you say that?
Item 27. Item 27 is the pendant. But forget both of these, guys. Because if one's 75 bucks, the other was 79, so that's 151. My math is not good, but
Okay.
what I'm trying to say is
earrings. We get to the exciting part. The earrings were originally 75 and the pendant necklace is 79.
79.
$154.
Yeah, I want to actually do a little bundle. Can we do a bundle?
Can we? Can we do that for you folks?
Can we do a bundle,
Would
guys?
you like a bundle?
Here is the bundle right here. Forget about the other items. Please disregard because you want this deal right here, guys. 99 bucks for both of them.
You're gonna do under 100 for both?
Ruby deal.
Woo.
Check that out. So this is item 39. So forget about the other two.
39. Just go to the top. So if you want the bundle, you could still get each, right? The pendant necklace is 27. The earrings are 28. But if you want to get both,
no. They're separately 75 and 79. So
right.
$99 is the bundle. So item 39 sold to 949, 449, 1123, and you get the ruby earrings and the ruby necklace with any chain that you want. If you don't like, I think it comes in an 18-inch chain. We can send you a longer chain if required. So $99, guys, under 100 bucks for both of them. So all you have to do is text item 39 sold to what number, Bill?
949-449-1123.
1123
right there.
That's it. Item 39 sold.
That is not like I know it's kind of silly, like our show, and we're having a good time, but like not only seriously, I think if we offered something hopefully informative and some good music, and we'll have some links, like that's a really great value.
Even even these earrings and this little bundle, they're happy. They're like so happy together.
It's like
this is the collab of the year. It even looks like a smiley face. Here are the eyes. And come on, guys, this is a no-brainer. Do you have a mother? Yes, you do. Buy these for mom. Mom has washed a lot of dishes over the years. She deserves a break. By the way, this set, Bill, this set is actually available in red, blue, or green. So emerald, sapphire, or ruby. Same price. $99 gets you either the ruby set, the emerald set, or the sapphire set.
Oh my God. Call a friend. Seriously. Like that is for $100 to get either of all three. Sapphire for $100 with the CZ around it in that setting. I mean, that's beautiful.
It's absolutely insane. We're going nuts here. We're crazier than crazy Gideons. I mean, it's
great. That's cool.
949, 449, 1123. You should have that memorized, my friends. Memorized.
39 for the bundle.
Item 39 sold for the bundle. $99. $99, guys. Item 39. I think Bill's got some other amazing items, guys, to share with us.
A few items. Are we ready to move on? They know that was 39.
We're ready to move on.
Come back a little bit because we had those individually, and I think the next item is at 34.
34.
34. Yeah. So here we go. Just so you know, 34. Just in that theme, just to have something a little bit.
Whoa.
Now this is Nico Ruby. So you get three rings. It's $59 or $60. You get the 3 bands and the nice set synthetic lab grown ruby.
Wow, that's a bargain. Did
60
you
bucks.
$60,
Three
$59, guys. Item 34
carat gold.
sold.
And here's the thing, these are pictured together, of course, but you can wear these bands separately. You could wear them on different fingers. You can
Stackable.
wear them together. Got some variety here. Classic trio bands, again, stacked or separate. Beautiful. That is 34. Is that correct? I believe
That's
that's
item 34. Yeah.
Thank
Text
you, my friend.
item 34
Well done.
sold to
Let's
949
let's jump
449
back.
1123.
Let's jump back. We're going to jump back to Creative Brazil. I just can't get enough. We're talking about all these stones tonight and alternative stones. So this is natural druzy, and you'll know more than me. And just look at these bracelets, this Roca bracelet. We talked last week.
Oh, Hocha. Yeah, the R is spelled, it's pronounced H. Hocha.
Hocha.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. There we go. I needed to look at
Hobart
this
Hedford.
natural texture. I mean, even in the gold, which, just to be clear, this is 18 karat. So 18 karat, gold plated, handmade in Brazil. And these stones, to see them in person, I mean, they're just so, it looks like they just came out of the earth and were cleaned. I mean, I feel like they have a real connection to the earth. And so they come in these different colors. So you can text item 35 sold. And then, just like we'll always need your address, we'll have a little correspondence for you to pick. Do you, want them in, is it citrine? Citrine, pyrite, white crystal, or amethyst?
Wait, I think we actually have a a winner. It's
Do we?
yeah, it's
Yes. Somebody knew the show already.
somebody knew the show. Buck Rogers in the 25th century. That's awesome.
Yes.
Um,
Yes. Buck Rogers. And they got it right. They actually said Buck Rogers in the 25th century. That's clinching it right there.
They did. That's definitely a home run. And Kat, we're going to be sharing with you exactly what you won in just a few moments. So bear
Yeah,
with us.
exactly. We haven't even shown you what you won, but a little patience. Look at these beautiful bracelets. You can imagine this on your wrist. These gorgeous stones. I got one other picture of
These
these.
look awesome. So $90 for any of those. It's just
$90 for any of those. You pick the color. $90, 18 karat gold, handmade in Brazil. Just these beautiful stones. If you want to see anything further, you can go to the Diamonds of Music site and look at these images, or we can talk about it.
Item 35 sold.
35. Item 35. Move on to 36. Is another really interesting. These are earrings. You're again seeing all of them. They have this sort of twisted earring shape, very natural, and the way these play in light. Again, it's just always a little tricky with pictures, but these stones, particularly the lighter stones, there's the light blue, which is a blue crystal. There's a citrine we saw, and there is a smoky crystal
and
there.
Yeah, there's the citrine. The smoky is the kind of brownish one below it.
Okay. This is the smoky crystal. Thank God we have a jeweler with us.
Is there a jeweler in the house? That's so cool. So you actually get to choose the blue crystal, smoky crystal, or the citrine, guys. Which one do you like better? The blue, the sort of brownish, smoky topaz crystal, or the yellow citrine?
Yep. Again, all 18 karat gold. Just some alternative stones. We're talking about, right? I realize, this is fashion jewelry. It's not, the precious gems of emeralds, sapphires, and rubies, but it is something that's different, that has that beautiful pop.
Yeah, they're actually beautiful, man.
These are
Item
not
36 sold.
They wear lightweight. They really, hanging on the ear, like refract off of hair and light. They're definitely beautiful, and again have that very natural sensibility to them.
Definitely.
That's item 36. So if you're interested in these earrings, that's item 36 sold to our 949-449-1123.
Very cool. Very cool. I'm excited to see what you have next.
Yeah, let's go to 37. This is we're going back to another bracelet. This to me
Whoa.
is very Brazil. And this is some color. You know, I wanted to mention, right? Spring is happening. Even up here in Seattle, spring is starting to happen. The tulips are popping
Yeah.
up. The daffodils are popping up. This bracelet, you know, you mentioned Mother's Day. Any of these pieces that we've looked at, they've all got some color in them so far. This is a really cool bracelet that could be worn daily, could be worn out. It's 18 karat gold, all of it a big cuff with leather wire that's wrapped in there. So this wrapping is not coming off or going anywhere. And has this beautiful, you know, palette of natural tone, you know, earth tone, natural tone colors from Brazil. Carry a little bit. Here it is again on a model's, you know, on a wrist. Give you some sense of it. Here's another color. I love this darker turquoise. It's very natural, exotic. You are not going to find this anywhere on Amazon, anywhere else online. You're not going to find this bracelet. So this is item, are we on 37 now?
Actually, that is, I believe.
38. No, I think it's 37. This is 37 because I got one more that I jammed in there. So this is item 37.
Man, I can't believe how cool that bracelet.
Isn't that
bracelet.
cool?
It's
really is.
leather, but it's, you know, dyed, and
Yeah.
you have these super like amazing colors. Or that's really cool.
Yeah,
What
I
a
just
bold
love the
look,
whole
right?
vibe. I really do. I love this model, honestly. The hand tattoos on this model are so cool in this bracelet. Like there's just a whole vibe there that is beautiful. So that's 130 for a sizable bracelet, I promise you. All right, last item, not as colorful, but I just couldn't. I keep thinking about it being spring. These earrings, 4 triangles that dangle down, are just gorgeous as you think about spring and summer. If you're looking at adding something for this warmer weather coming on for the summer, these are gorgeous and hot for summer. I mean, just something so distinct, so beautiful. You can wear these out somewhere casual. I mean, this is starting to, you know, eat in restaurants, out on patios. I get in LA, you guys get that more often, but
Right.
you're out for summer. These earrings are very distinct, very, very beautiful, have that whole vibe. They do also come, and a lot of the pieces, not everything, but a lot of the pieces at Creative Brazil also come in rhodium. So, you know, for your skin tone, or you prefer silver color, right, versus the gold, check the product or ask us, contact us, because it may well come in rhodium as well. So very, very cool layered geometric triangles that dangle down. Again, no one else is going to be wearing these. You know, you're going to be rocking this out on that patio, having dinner, or out for the summer, or out at a music festival or whatever, and be distinct.
Exactly. Why wear what everyone else is wearing? I mean, this Creative Brazil stuff is so cool, you guys. And come on, $60. I mean,
Yeah.
that's like 2 lattes at Starbucks. So
And
and
there's
you know, with
sizes,
Afterpay, you can
that's a fair
it's
amount
4
of,
payments of $15 on Afterpay. You can
that's
always
it. There it is right
buy them
there.
on the
4
website, or
payments of $15. Yeah, with any of these products, we can do that too. So we can always figure that out. So there we are. That's 38, by the way. If I wasn't clear, these earrings are item 38. And if you're not clear about any of this, we're you know, watching the messages. You can just message us anytime if you're watching this later. If you're not watching with us live, we love everyone who attends live and kind of joins the party. But if you're watching this later, these items are all available. You can text, you can message us if you need to get clear on which item is which. Yeah, we're here for you.
very cool. Thank you so much for sharing, Bill. So remember, guys, just you just gotta hit item, whatever the item was, sold to 949-449-1123. So we have a little giveaway. You know, guys, we have a winner.
Is it? Yeah,
For
our
the
winner has
giveaway.
been
So,
waiting so patiently.
oh my gosh, yeah, for sure. So Yep, Kat, you're right. It was Buck Rogers, one of my favorite shows of all times. What's going on, Buck?
Beady, 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 beady.
You
We love
know,
that voice.
definitely grew up watching that show. So I just want to briefly show you what you've won, Kat, and we'll be definitely shipping these out to you very soon. We just need your full name and shipping address. So I'm going to attempt to connect another camera here, guys. No, 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 no.
Beady, beady,
Okay.
beady, beady. We like to talk in the Buck Rogers voice a lot, so as we get more
What's
comfortable,
up, Buck?
that's right. We'll do some tweaky. And if you know a big player, you want to go big. I'm gonna find a client that wants to make a Buck Rogers pendant, man, or medallion.
Oh, for sure, man. So let me know if you can see this, guys.
Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Are you giving away both a pair of earrings and the necklace with pendant?
We're getting some feedback. Hang on.
Yep. You can mute your mic, maybe.
Yeah, so one man show, guys. All right. So you ever felt like Bugs Bunny playing all the positions on the Welcome to the World of Entrepreneurship? So yeah, this is actually a really cool rose gold plated set. So you have the pendant, the necklace, and the matching earrings. So Kat has won for her
Cat,
amazing
rats.
Jeopardy question, Buck Rogers. So we're
For
gonna be sending these
watching
out.
TV in the 80s, Cat, who knew that you would get a pair of rose gold earrings and a necklace and pendant? I didn't know you were doing all of it together. That's wonderful.
All of it together. They're really
So
actually comfortable. Rose gold is a very complimentary uh, tone on just about every, skin color.
Oh, so
So
popular. So
yeah,
beautiful.
so
I
there
love
you
it.
go.
Kat, when you're rocking these and you're out at a social event, please, I hope, encourage you to let someone know, the story behind these is I correctly answered the trivia question about Buck Rogers on Diamonds and Music Live.
I know.
That's perfect. That is
It's so
exactly
perfect.
our demographic. I couldn't love that story more.
I know, right? It's I mean, I have a 7-year-old who complains about, having 8,000 possibilities of things to watch. I think growing up, it was like a couple of channels. You were lucky if you
Right.
got channel 13, but
We waited. I remember like Buck Rogers was on at 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. or something, and I got to stay up to watch that show. So long as I had teeth brushed and pajamas on, you had to show up when it was broadcast on the TV, right?
I know there was no streaming, there was no
I love it.
completely different world we're living in. But it's been so much fun to share with you guys, sharing a little bit of music that we love, sharing about our passions for diamonds and music. And
Yeah.
so, if you remember, go to diamondsandmusic.com, check out the playlist, check out, all the cool music. Bill, by the way, he's so, humble, but I've been playing music since the 90s. I'm a music snob. This guy is such a great curator of music and just knows about so many great artists. So thank you for sharing, Bill. It's really cool to
Yeah,
be a part of that.
I really hope that we can, we are going to continue to build. And I think, we got to interview on last show Ana Clark from Creative Brazil, but we want to bring more artists on. Of course, jewelry designers or owners of shops or a brand. Lots of different people in the jewelry industry so that you can learn and get to connect with them as well. But music is a huge part of our relationship as well. I mean, having some artists on as well would be so cool to be a part of this.
For sure. I mean, it's not about competition, it's about collaboration. And yeah,
Mhm.
everyone's got to keep the lights on, but let's learn from each other. Jewelers, retailers, wholesalers, and just kind of be aware that hey, there's enough for everyone. So thank you guys for watching tonight. This is episodes 5 of Shop Live with Diamonds and Music. Check out diamondsandmusic.com, check out angeluccijewelry.com.
Jeez.
We can special order something for Mother's Day for the great mom in your life, whether it's your partner or your mom or your grandma. You know, moms are kind of I don't know about you guys, but in my family, moms are just the glue that keep
Mm.
everything together. And so, hey, time goes by really quickly. Let's kind of just capture some memories together and pick out some of the stuff that we talked about tonight. This broadcast is living hopefully forever on the internet. So if you weren't able to tune in tonight, check it out tomorrow or whenever you can. So have a great night, you guys. Bill, it's always a pleasure. Bill and I talk about 8 times a day.
It's an honor to be with you guys. It really is. I know if that sounds cheesy at all, but this is our passion and this is who we are. And we really want to keep sharing. There's so much that Pasquale and I have discovered together, all of this music, all of this beautiful jewelry. And that's really what the space in the show is about, is this time to share all of that with you and to have that comfort level to really get to know us and have a connection in the jewelry industry and be able to make these important and valuable purchases with people that you have a connection and a friendship with is really the desire.
That's it. Absolutely. Layla, Alejandra, thanks for watching. Anyone else who's watching, we thank you. We love you guys. Have a great weekend. Don't forget to reach out to us with any questions. You can find us on angeluccijewelry.com, diamondsandmusic.com. We are everywhere. Find us on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. We can even call us on the phone. My cell phone's 949-302-0155. I will not
websites
not pick up unless you're calling from the consulate of North Korea or something. We get those calls
Only
too.
phone number we don't answer.
That's right. So have a great evening, everyone. Have a lovely weekend, and God bless. Have a blessed day, and don't forget, shop until you drop.
Beijos. Ciao.
Buonanotte.
Buonanotte. Ciao.
Ciao.